Yo, what's happening? This is Decimate Gamer 91, and I just wanted to show you guys my 3DS collection and talk a little bit about the games. So, I have currently 19 3DS games that I'm going to show you guys, and I haven't played all of them. Or I take that back. I've played most of them, almost all of them. I just haven't beat all of them. That actually made no sense. But anyways, okay, so I'm gonna start off for real quick with the first one that I have, which is Donkey Kong 3D, Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, and this is a great platformer if you ever loved the original Donkey Kong Countries that came out on the SNES. This is a nice compliment to the franchise, and it's actually pretty challenging. I was kind of surprised, this game was kicking my ass for a little bit, but I did manage to beat it, and overall, it's a great platformer game if you're into those type of games. Next one is this one is I come back to it every now and then just because it's pretty much a game that never ends, and you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Um, Talking about Animal Crossing New Leaf. This game is actually really addicting, and I've put in countless hours into this game just fixing up my town and doing little chores here and there. Like I said, I come back to it every once in a while just to, check up on my town, clean up pick up the weeds, and just to buy new accessories. And yeah, this is a great game if you're looking for something casual just to pass the time, something really mellow. You can do whatever you want in this game. So the next one is I only played a little bit, and I know you guys are gonna be like, "What the hell, man?" This is like Nintendo's most well-known franchises, but it is Zelda and Majora's Mask. What else can I say? I beat the the first one, the Legend of Zelda. Oh shit, I'm freaking blanking out on the name. You know what I'm talking about? Ocarina of Time. There you go. Yeah, I beat that one. That one was pretty fun. And then the only thing I'm not liking about this one is the whole countdown that you get 72 hours to before you have to play the Song of Time and then reset the time, which makes you lose a lot of items that you may have collected. Not really digging that whole mechanic, but we'll see. Maybe once I play it a little bit more, it'll start to get a little bit better. Next one I haven't beat, but I started, which is Corpse Party. This game is fucking scary, man. It's weird. I did watch the anime before I played the game, so I kind of knew what to expect. And this was an actual overall great translation by Xseed. They did a really great job of translating this game over. What I like about it is nothing was censored out, so the Japanese version is exactly the same as the one that came out in North America. And next up is a massive game that I still haven't beat either, which is Xenoblade Chronicles X, and sorry, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. This is the first one. Xenoblade Chronicles X was the one that came out on the Wii U, which is the spiritual successor to this one. This game is just massive. From what I've played so far, it. I haven't even scratched the surface of the story or things to discover, and it's just so far it's an awesome game. Next up is one of my all-time favorite, uh, like I guess you can call dungeon, not really dungeon crawler, but I guess RPG Pokemon esque type of game. Shin Megami Tensei 4. This is a awesome game. I fell in love. This is actually my second playthrough. First time I played through, I couldn't believe how amazing this game was. If you're a Pokemon fan and you want something a little more mature and a little bit darker, I'd definitely recommend this one. This is just one of those games that, man, like it caught me off guard. I didn't think I was gonna love it so much. All right, so next up is Pokemon Moon. What else do I need to say, man? It's Pokemon. This game is freaking awesome. I do not have Sun yet, but from what I played from this one, actually almost about to beat this one. So it. The visuals are. For a 3DS. For a Pokemon game and for a 3DS game, the visuals are remarkable. I think. As we've never seen a Pokemon game look this good ever. And I'm hoping that if they release a new Pokemon game for the Switch, that it's just gonna blow our fucking minds. All right, so next up, I did finish this one. This is Pokemon Omega Ruby. This one was good. It's a good remake from the what do you call it, Game Boy Advance version. This is, yeah, I really like the story on this one. I still need to play Sapphire. Still haven't gotten my hands on that one, but I mean, this was an awesome game, and story wise, pretty much standard Pokemon story, but yeah, I really love the new mechanics. How you can creep up on Pokemon in tall grass in this one. That was a really cool addition. And next up is Story of Seasons. This game is pretty. I mean, I wouldn't say similar to Animal Crossing, but it's similar in the sense that you pretty much can do what you want at your own, your own leisure. You can decide if you want to, if you want to just tend strictly to your farm and to your crops and harvest them, or you could fix up your little farm area. You could add fences. You could add decorations to the inside of your home. It's really up to the player. But yeah, this is a good game too if you want to just pass the time and have a little fun with it. And next up is Virtual Last Reward, and this game is freaking weird. It's good, but it's weird. If you're into visual novels, this is definitely the game you want to go for. I recommend playing 999 first, which is the very first one that came out on the DS. I beat that one, and now I'm currently on this one right now. Man, the puzzles are mind-bending. It's just a great game that gets you scratching your head, and story-wise, it's awesome, man. It's just it's about nine players or nine people that get captured from their not captured. Well, they get held hostage against their own will, and they have to not necessarily work together, but find a way through each puzzle to pretty much just escape where they're being held hostage. So next one up is kind of similar to Story of Seasons, Rune Factory 4. This is another great game by Xseed Games. This one is actually a farming simulator slash RPG. Kind of like Zelda, like the original Zelda's, like Link to the Past. This game is really awesome, and because it, like I said, it touches on both of those aspects, and it's a really fun game. It's pretty good so far. All right, next up is we have Zero Time Dilemma. This is actually the third entry into the 999 series. I'm sorry, the Zero Escape series. This is a great game so far. I know I kind of, I mean, I haven't really played much of it. I just played, honestly, the first puzzle because I want to beat the second one first. But I couldn't wait, and I just had to see what this one was about. At least I just wanted to see what was what I have to look forward to based off of the first puzzle. I know it's kind of stupid to do, but yeah. So far, after the first puzzle, this one seems like it's going to be a pretty good one. All right, next up, I have not played any of this game, and I'm really looking forward to it once I beat Shin Megami Tensei 4, the first one. I want to play it through and try to 100% it before I get into this one. So I'm really looking forward to this one. And then let's see. Next up is, if you're a big Super Smash Brothers fan, this is kind of a must-have. If you never got it on the Wii U, I recommend getting it on the 3DS. Yeah, it's great. All the DLCs there you can download, you can buy if you want. It has all the main characters from the Wii U version, and it actually has additional stages that you can't get on the Wii U version. So that's another reason to pick up the 3DS version. So great game there. All right, next up, this is my second playthrough through this one, which is Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon. This one is a really addicting game. I never played the original, so I can't really say if it's better than the original or not. But this one actually really surprised me because it's just, if you're into like little, like quirky little, spooky type of games that have a little humor to them, this is the one you definitely want to get. So yeah, this is definitely a must-have. Next up, one of my all-time favorite games that I've ever played, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. This is my all-time favorite game on the 3DS right now, hands down. Because I mean, oh my god, I mean, this isn't even considered a lot by Monster Hunter standards, but I put over 100 hours into this game, and there's still so much that I haven't seen and haven't even gotten as far as armor and weapons and monsters that I can fight. And holy crap, this game is fucking massive. So if you're into the Monster Hunter series, this is by far the best one. I didn't really care for Generations. I played a little bit with my friends, and it just seems like a little too easy to me. Like it's catering to people that have never played a Monster Hunter game in their life, and it's kind of the new, what do you call it? Like the warrior styles that you can do. I forget the term, but there's different styles that you can use in the other one that pretty much any fighter that, or any type of armor or weapon set that you pick, you can select the style, and it will change the warrior's fighting style based off of what you pick. So, but definitely you guys got to get this one. Next up, I'm on my second playthrough, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater 3D. This one is an amazing game by by Konami, and sorry, yeah, this is an awesome game. I mean, I never really played the 4 or even the latest one, 5. I did play the first 2, and I ever since I played the first one, I believe it was on the PS1. Yeah, PS1. Man, freaking awesome. I got addicted to the Metal Gear series. Yeah, this is definitely one you don't want to sleep on. You definitely want to try this one out. Very good game. All right, next up is Stellar Glow. If you're into strategy RPGs, this is actually a really good entry, and actually the last entry for this. Man, I'm blanking out on. Let's see. I believe the developers of this game, I believe this was their last game before they went under. And man, was this was the game that that they're going to be best known for. And they really went out with the bang on this one. It's about the protagonist and the antagonist, Hilda. Protagonist Alto, who he's suffering from amnesia, so he doesn't remember exactly anything in his past, and he just so happens to stumble into this village called Mithra, and the townspeople accept him, and he's life is good for a little bit, and then the witch Hilda, which is right here, just starts causing mayhem, and they have to set out on this big old adventure to try to stop her. And man, the story is good, and the voice acting is probably the best voice acting I've ever. Actually, probably the best voice acting I've heard on a 3DS game. It's really good, and then the visuals are really nice. So that one's really good. And then, oh man, this is a freaking awesome game. All right, last but not least is Shovel Knight for the 3DS. Holy crap, this game is freaking good. As soon as I started playing it, I mean, I couldn't put it down. This game is so addicting. And it's a nice throwback to 16 and 8-bit style games. And man, the developers, it started off as a Kickstarter, and no one really realized that that it was going to become such a huge hit. And man, if you haven't ever played this game, I would recommend it. Highly recommend this game. Everything from the visuals, the music, and just the mechanics of the game are so well developed and tight that, oh my god, like, this is literally the best platforming type of game. It's a mix between Mega Man and, like other people have said, DuckTales, because you can do the pogo jump with your shovel. So yeah, awesome game. You guys need to pick this one up. All right, so that's it for my collection, and I hope you guys liked it. Feel free to let me know if you would like to see any more reviews. I also have a bunch of Wii U games that I could show you guys. I have about 26 Wii U games currently. So yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see, and thank you for watching. All right, peace.